Hi United fans, welcome back again to United Insider TV. It's been another exciting weekend at Old Trafford as Manchester United recorded a thrilling 4-2 victory over Brighton, a result that has fans buzzing and rivals starting to take notice. Coming up today, former referee Mark Clattenburg blasts Anthony Taylor for giving Brighton an unfair advantage in a controversial decision VAR couldn't fix. Then, Pep Guardiola shocks everyone with what he said about Manchester United after their impressive win over Brighton. And finally, Fabrizio Romano and Peter Schmeichel share major updates on Rasmus Højlund's future, with Napoli ready to trigger his permanent deal from United. Let's get straight into it. Mark Clattenburg slams referee's unfair advantage for Brighton. Manchester United may have beaten Brighton 4-2 at Old Trafford, but not everyone left the pitch happy with referee Anthony Taylor's decisions. Former Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg has come out strongly, claiming that one of Taylor's calls gave Brighton an unfair advantage, one that VAR couldn't even correct. Let's rewind a bit. It was a thrilling game full of goals, drama, and controversy. Matheus Cunha got his first ever goal for Manchester United. Bryan Mbeumo bagged a break, and a Casemiro-deflected effort sealed the 4-2 win. But among all that excitement, Taylor's performance became one of the most talked-about points. In the first half, a clear penalty shout for Amad Diallo was ignored, despite contact being obvious. But Clattenburg said the real issue came moments later when Brighton scored through Danny Welbeck. Here's what Clattenburg told United in Focus. Brighton gained an advantage from where the free kick was taken when they scored. The foul happened some meters outside the penalty area, but the free kick was taken close to the penalty area. The VAR cannot intervene, but it should have been spotted by the match officials as clearly Brighton got an unfair advantage. And he's absolutely right. Replay showed Patrick Dorgu's foul on Yankuba Minte took place well outside the danger zone. Yet, Taylor allowed the kick to be taken from a much closer distance. From that range, Welbeck curled the ball into the top corner, once again haunting his former club. Clattenburg explained that VAR isn't allowed to change the location of a free kick decision, meaning even if the technology saw the mistake, it couldn't do anything. That error made life unnecessarily difficult for United. But to their credit, Amorim's side didn't let that controversy shake them. They fought back in style, producing one of their most attacking and confident performances of the season. Ruben Amorim, as always, refused to criticize the officials after the match. The Portuguese coach simply said, "We control what we can control." Still, many fans feel Amorim's calm nature allows officials to make too many questionable decisions against United, something Clattenburg hinted at too, saying it's not bias, but subconscious pressure. It's an issue United will have to monitor, but for now, the focus remains on their football, and that brings us straight into the main story of the day. Pep Guardiola shocks everyone with what he said about Manchester United after their impressive win over Brighton. Yes, Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City manager, had some unbelievably kind words for Manchester United following their brilliant win over Brighton. Guardiola, who had just seen his own team lose 1-0 to Aston Villa, was asked in his post-match press conference about Manchester United's form. His answer stunned reporters. He said, "I'm so impressed with Manchester United. 3 wins in a row isn't easy in the Premier League. They are currently above Liverpool, the last season's Premier League winners, and most especially above Chelsea, the world champions. They have the best forward now, and I'm impressed with Bryan Mbeumo scoring 2 goals against Brighton is a very good performance." For a manager who rarely praises rivals, that's huge. Pep Guardiola recognizing Manchester United's form is a clear sign that something is changing at Old Trafford. Under Ruben Amorim, United are beginning to look like a team with structure, purpose, and confidence. That front three, Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha, and Benjamin Sesko, are starting to click in devastating fashion. Mbeumo was unstoppable against Brighton. His pace, pressing, and finishing completely tore through the Seagulls' defense. 2 goals, endless energy, and total commitment. The kind of performance United fans have been waiting for from their forwards. And Kuna too was sensational, scoring his first goal for the club and linking up beautifully with Mbeumo and Šeško. The chemistry among the three attackers was a joy to watch, full of movement and intelligence. And Amorum's tactics deserve massive credit. He's implemented a clear system, aggressive pressing, fast transitions, and intelligent use of space. Against Brighton, you could see his vision come alive. Even Pep Guardiola, a tactical genius himself, recognized that. His comments highlight just how much United's level has improved, to the point that even City's manager feels the impact. United's win also moved them above Liverpool and Chelsea in the table, adding to the growing momentum around the club. It's now 3 wins in a row, and each one has shown a different quality: resilience, creativity, and clinical finishing. Pep Guardiola's comments aren't just compliments, they're confirmation that Manchester United are back in the conversation. The big question now is, can they keep this run going and stay consistent heading into the busy winter period? If Amorum's men can maintain this energy and sharpness, then Pep might not be the only rival manager praising United before the season ends. Fabrizio Romano and Peter Schmeichel on Højlund's Napoli future. Now let's shift focus to Italy, where former Manchester United striker Rasmus Hojlund is enjoying a new chapter with Napoli. The Danish striker, who struggled to find consistency at United, has found his form again under Antonio Conte, scoring 4 goals in 6 games before picking up a small injury. And according to Fabrizio Romano, Napoli are ready to make the move permanent, triggering the €44 million buy clause included in his loan deal. Romano revealed on his Here We Go podcast, "No, I don't think Rasmus Højlund will go back to Manchester United. My feel is very clear. He started very well in Serie A in Champions League with Napoli. The expectation from all parties involved is for the €44 million buy option clause to be triggered very soon. That means United could finalize Højlund's sale by next month, securing crucial funds for future transfers." However, not everyone at Old Trafford agrees with that decision. Club legend Peter Schmeichel has voiced his frustration, saying United might have made a big mistake. He told the BBC podcast Sacked in the Morning, "I've said this for 2.5 years. Rasmus Højlund will be a 25-goal-a-year striker for Manchester United, but he needs service. We let him go when we finally brought in players like Kuna and Mbeumo, who would have given him first-class service." Schmeichel went on to criticize the decision-making structure at United, arguing that too many different people, from the head of recruitment to the technical director, are involved in transfer decisions. "When I played, Sir Alex Ferguson made the calls. Him in, him out. Now, it's multiple people with different agendas deciding, and that's why there's no stability." While Benjamin Šeško has been a brilliant signing, there's no denying that Højlund's recent form in Italy has caught attention. If Napoli trigger the clause as expected, it could mark the end of Højlund's chapter at Old Trafford, but also provide United with valuable funds to strengthen the squad in January. It's a win-win situation for both sides, but for fans, it's bittersweet because the young striker many believed would be United's long-term number 9 may never return. So, to recap, Mark Clattenburg says Brighton got an unfair advantage due to Anthony Taylor's error that VAR couldn't fix. Pep Guardiola stuns everyone by praising Manchester United after their brilliant 4-2 win over Brighton. And Fabrizio Romano and Peter Schmeichel reveal major developments on Højlund's Napoli future. Manchester United's form under Ruben Amorim is no longer going unnoticed. Even rival managers are giving them credit. The energy, structure, and attacking brilliance on display show that something special might just be building at Old Trafford again. United are climbing the Premier League table, the belief is returning, and with performances like this, it's no wonder the world is watching.